Uggy, welcome to the video. Also, welcome to all of you. Today, Ms. Marvel's out. I mean, yesterday Ms. Marvel was out as well, but I started looking at it, and I feel like this is a card that fits really well in a relatively traditional Sandman deck. So, I made a few changes. I made a few changes, but in general, this works out really, really well. Now, against Collector, I don't know about that one. Because we have Jotunheim, we're going to drop Cage right now. So, in my thinking, it seems like Ms. Marvel is a different Doom, if that makes sense. There's things you have to do to make her work, but now we're going to have 10 power in 2 locations because we have Doom and Ms. Marvel. And we didn't even get a good combo going. Is that enough to win? I don't know. Here's what I know. I took screenshots of all the games I played with this yesterday. I had 1 retreat and 1 full-on loss, and that was it. So, the main things you have to think about is I don't understand everything about Ms. Marvel perfectly. Here's what I get, though. You have to have a card in each adjacent location that you would like to give power to. So, we want Sunspot left, and we want Nebula right. Now, their werewolf is going to cause problems. If we play Doom and then we also play Odin, that will negate Ms. Marvel's actual effect. Because they're 2 6-power Doom bots in each location. So there's a lot more thinking that you have to do to make this work. But my wins yesterday were pretty freaking great. So, there. Completely countered the left with Ms. Marvel, but we still won. Oh, we won the first game. I don't know how to make decks, but I know how to look at a new card and say that fits in Sandman really well. And this is a card that I don't think is going to blow anybody's mind, but I do think this is a card that is just good. It's like Doom, but it only costs 4. And it's ongoing, and it's harder to keep going. Okay. But that's also why I'll give you some justification. I never wanted to have more than like 2 1-drops, 2 2s. I have 2 3s, 1 4, 1 5. I never want there to be instances where Arrow or Magneto or something like that obviously can destroy everything that we're trying to do. But it could still happen. Freaking, of course. I wonder what they're playing, you know? If you didn't watch my videos from yesterday, you can. It's about 2 hours of content. I have feelings about... Oh, okay, never mind. I have feelings about Thanos at this exact moment. We're never going to get the Abbey, which is fine because we have all the cards that we really want already. We need to play intelligently because we have Bifrost as well. Unless they're going to change it. Doesn't look like it. So this turn we Electro. Next turn we Sandman. And then after that, we Doom. Or sorry, we Ms. Marvel next turn, and then we Doom. Or the actual power output is going to be better if we Doom Odin. But the coolest thing we can do if we can get priority I don't know if we can do it. I mean, we could just Magneto, right? But that doesn't really guarantee us a win. I don't think we're gonna win this game. And we don't have priority. So he's gonna smack around Venom in 2 places. Please, Arnim Zola, your Venom. Dang it. I can never call a Zola play, ever. And we lose by 1. Oh my gosh. Is Zola even a real card? Every time it seems like Zola is incoming, they never frickin' play it. I don't know. Whatever. But I think that overall the deck works really well. And obviously we're not that far into the season, right? So I'm almost to 80. Oh yeah. That's gonna be good. And so this is probably a game where we don't actually want Ms. Marvel. Because our Doom situation is going to be pretty good. Hopefully. We do really want Sandman, though. Why would you do that to that place? Oh no. I'm really in a no. We might as well just play out Ms. Marvel in hopes of getting a little priority. She's still a 4/5. And I think we could still make some things happen. Again, we're just really hoping I think that is useless. It is useless for sure. That's a suspicious play though. I don't know how I feel about that one. Okay, so Ms. Marvel is currently buffing left, so when we play Doom, it will mess that up. We also won't get a Doom buff on the right. I mean, technically, we just break even, which is fine. On the left, I mean. All good. Victory. So are there some anti-synergies? Yeah. But those anti-synergies come in at the end of the game when you have the big cards that you want. So you can make the call as to whether or not it actually makes sense to play Magneto and then Doom and then ruin Ms. Marvel. I don't know. I think it's fun. I think it's a fun deck. And I don't really care if it's not the most optimal thing. I kind of feel like Luke Cage is a placeholder right now for another 2-drop that makes sense. Okay, so this is a situation for Ms. Marvel. Is going to come in clutch. Hopefully. I mean, he's got Killmonger. I kind of hope he uses it this turn. Oh, yes. Okay, so next turn is definitely Ms. Marvel. Then it's Sandman. They've blown up 1, 2, 3 cards. So death is a little bit discounted. Okay, there it is. Yeah? How big is Null? Oh, Null is going to be kind of big because of... Is it... We'll have 9 right. 14 left. Yeah. That's okay. I'm still getting a feel for stuff, all right? Should we have retreated? Yes. Will I retreat when they snap in the future and we're playing Destroy? Oh yeah. But I am wondering if Magic might be a good card to put in here. And then we could just get rid of Cage. I also kept Chavez in. And I don't know. I'm not really convinced that Chavez is the most amazing card anyway. We'll do that because we could throw Jeff in there if we want to. But we have Ms. Marvel and we have Sandman. It appears that they are playing Loki. So they get extra card draw. But we're sitting relatively pretty. Not much we can do this turn at the exact moment. I guess we just go Cage mid. Jeff is also a good Ms. Marvel enabler. His Ms. Marvel is not going to do anything in Hala right now. But if we move, I don't know, let's say we don't get Doom and we just got to get something out. That works. I mean, maybe I'm working a little too hard to justify the deck. But I think this is pretty freaking fun. I think it's an interesting idea. Our Sunspot is definitely not going to be impressive. All right, so we win, or we lose Space Throne, but it doesn't. I don't care, because a lot of the stuff that we're about to do is going to mess over what they want, and we have Magneto. How do we win 2 lanes, though? I mean, their werewolf is massive. If they play Loki, then that isn't helpful. Guess if they don't, we're okay. Just Chavez. And if I had played Magneto right, we would have won. Hey, nice work. Again, it doesn't bum me out. It's the first. If you want to see me legitimately bummed out, you go watch the last video of my Infinity run. Just the last like 15, 20 minutes or so. And I have some statements to make about that garbage, but I was too down to actually make a good point at the end. And I thought about it last night. Not that I have the ability to make a good point now. Oh. But I feel like a card like that is so in control. It just feels inappropriate. It feels like something needs to happen with it. And if it doesn't, we're kind of screwed. I dropped Jeff left, so I need to move Jeff right, probably. Because we will be playing Ms. Marvel. I find that to be exciting. Oh, are they? No. Okay. Our only play is Sandman. That's fun. Did contemplate leaving Eliathan, which would have saved us in this game. But this plus this does not save us. So we're just gonna leave. And maybe I'd rather do Eliath over Chavez. Because the Chavez consistency does not feel like it's doing too much for me right now. And I knew that this was going to happen. It doesn't matter that I climbed from 75 to 79 with this deck. How many have I won a game? Is that it? Wait a minute. It's counting all the games I played last night as well? But I played it on my phone. Yo, did they update something? That's freaking exciting. Or maybe other people, I don't know. Hold on, I need to see what's going on. That's exciting. All right, Cage. And the reason I put Cage in here, one is just to have another 2-drop, but there's all those negative locations, and if you're just gonna spam the board with Doom bots, they kind of sink you pretty fast. So, also, I could be misremembering pretty intensely, but I didn't remember Wave being a 3/5. Okay, Ms. Marvel is going to be pretty useless now. Because we're going to have multiple rocks in multiple locations. I have Luke Cage. What are you doing? That's fine. Love to see what you're doing. They have priority, so if they're just going to lock down left, cool.
Wind, aid my hand.
What is their deck? I know they snapped, and I know I should run.
Are ye worthy?
But we just won mid and right.
Victory.
Okay. Alright, let me reload untapped quick. Interesting. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I didn't think Untapped tracked iOS games. That doesn't feel correct to me. I don't know. I'll look into it. Maybe it's because I screenshotted stuff. I don't know. Yep. I'd rather be in some sort of control of the locations. Ugh. Not exactly what I was hoping for. I guess we'll see what right is, and then make the call for what to do. I think this is going to be a bit board spammy. So if we can pull out Sandman right now, that's going to be exciting. Instead, we have a Nebula. Not bothered yet. Ms. Marvel is not going to be optimal. But Ms. Marvel will be in the middle. You just won't be able to buff Mojo World. But Mojo World, there's no saving Mojo World. Unless we can get some Dooms going. Mustache is going up my nose. And I think at this point we go... Oh. No, do it in a different order. Jeff Electro. Give ourselves the best possible chance of getting... I don't know what I want. I guess just Doom. And then if we pull Jeff out, we can Odin mid final turn, and that could be fun. Because we're trying to fill up right while also stopping them from being able to do that kind of stuff as well. Okay, just play out your turn. It's turn 5. This isn't when you're supposed to snap. I don't. Let's go. Please. Please, Sandman. Please. That's really good, though. Please, please. Okay, I guess we win mid. They could just flood the board with everything. They're not winning mid. And the most power we could put out is this. This Sunspot gets a little buff, but he's in a useless spot. But without the Ms. Marvel, so this is going to jump up to 13. I'm willing to go for it. They've played out some things. I just don't feel that impressed by what they've played. They have 7 cards, though. And Jeff is a 2 and Wave is a 3. So we're not going to mess ourselves over that way. If we win this one, I believe we hit 80. If we lose it, oh well. We're at net 0 cubes, I guess. Oh no. Yeah, they're good. It's fine. 30 power left. Whatever. Yes. There's, without ever seeing Sandman, there's not a good way to win games, you know, with a Sandman deck. I gotta be better at retreating. I love to just see things play out. I know I've talked about that a bunch. It's probably the thing that drags me down the most, is I just love seeing fun. It's a strong start. But yeah, I think if I'm going to make changes, Chavez for Eliath seems like a good call. Maybe there was an update with the game, because I did not play a lot of In She Not Vo, which is what I called it initially. I did not play a lot of that. Come on, Strange Academy. Nothing works out. I guess Nebula could go mid, but with my luck, there's no way that's happening. But I didn't play a lot of that in regular ladder, and I have 27 games tracked from that. So, I don't know. Maybe something got updated. Okay, we need a lot of things right now. That's not it. I can lay both. Guess we get out of there. We might as well do that. Here. And then we can move Jeff if we need to. I guess now I do actually want Nebula to go all the way left, because our only turn is Magneto. Or, sorry, our only, like, final play is Magneto. If they have Eliath, I might become frustrated. Okay. Hey, we won a 4-cuber. Yo!
Victory.
I want... if it gives all games that I've played with this, it also is doing, like, I think because it's the same title. Oh, but that doesn't make sense either, because I never called it Marvelous Sandman until this morning. It was Ms. Sand. It was the worst name ever. But if it's tracking all the games that I've played, we've done 32 games, and I've won 17 of those. A good chunk of the losses were this morning. And what did I have in? I had Eliath in here before, but I had Eliath instead of Age, and it was too top heavy. So I lost a few games that way. Mindscape is not exciting to me. Jeff is probably a little bit more flexible. Oh, you want an Infinity Conquest? Good for you, Blaze Firestar. All right, Strange Academy. We will avoid playing there. Ms. Marvel next turn. Ooh, and as many ongoing effects as we can get out would be pretty sweet, because I think we're probably going to end up getting a Spectrum from them. Just a guess. Sandman there. We have our Jeff to move right, so we can get the Ms. Marvel buff in the right lane. If they change Mindscape, which might be wonderful, don't really know.
I am Iron Man.
This. It's literally the same thing, but our Sunspot gets a buff. I don't know. This is for science. We have no 3-drops that can be pulled mid. See if double Ms. Marvel does anything. It does. Cool. All right. That's fun.
Victory.
Man. I don't know. I think this has potential. I'm gonna end it here. We've been going for 34 minutes, and I'm doing less editing lately. So if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. I think give it a shot. I think that there are improvements that definitely need to be made on this deck. I think Eliath, though I find it cheesy and I complain about it every time someone else plays it, I do think it's pretty helpful in decks like this where you have to shut down a lane from people. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, making choices. You're gonna have a great day whether you know it or not, and as always, enjoy the new menu music, but also peace.